Nja kwogera ku emipiira egigenda maaso egya CHAN. CHAN nga bwe mumanyi ekutte wansi ne waggulu. Leero tulina omupiira gwa Uganda ne South Africa nti nga bwe mumanyi tiimu organizers batera okutuula okugezaako okuwayawayamu ebintu bitambula bitya, security etambula etya, wa tubawa security emala oba. So far baagala okutuusaako okusiima kwabwe population ya Uganda ey'abawagizi ababadde bagenda okuwagiranga emipiira so far yeeyisiza bulungi. Era ekyo kyo twagala kubasiima. Tetufunye kusoomozebwa kungi. Buli kawaayiro ke tugezaako communicating akaba kavudde mu CHAN abantu bakagoberera. Naffe feedback ze tubadde tufuna tuzitwala mu bakungu abo aba CHAN n'aba local organizing committee, era ndoza mbadde mulaba ebintu ebimu bazze bakyusakyusaamu. Naye nga bumanyi ku mukolo tewabulako musiiwuufu abajingirira tickets nabo bakyaliyo, era kyova olaba tuyinayo 12 be twakwatayo ebikwataganye n'ogezaako okuzanya obukujukuju mu bintu bya ticketing, era abo tubayina. Naye kye twagala okusaba, guno omupiira ogugenda okubaawo tumanyira gujja kuleeta abantu bangi. Mugezeeko genda mu budde, gates bazigulawo ssaawa 9 leero, then temujja n'amamotoka unless ng'oli VIP oba oli VVIP ate nga bakuwadde ne sitiika. Then n'ebirala bye tubadde twogerako, of course ye issue ya okujja nga tositudde bintu bingi, keesi biki, jangu nga bw'oli, so that tetuddamu omuntu najja ne suitcase namba tutandika okwaza swala ebintu ng'ebyo tuba tetubyagala ku kisaawe. Naye otherwise amateeka amalala gonna ge twayogerako gakyali nga bwe twagoogerako. Otherwise twagala okubasiima naye ate n'okwagaza cranes obuwanguzi, ekyo tetujja kyekweka. Cranes tugisabira leero eyitemu. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Ndooza question this time round kandeke abakulu bajje, then ndooza mujja kubuuza questions omulundi gumu. I can be around and wait. Not so? CHAN 2024 updates. As you are aware, we have reached some climax of sorts. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the committees, especially the security committees or subcommittee which sits and always reviews security in respect to the football tournament that is going on. First and foremost, they thank the fans for their cooperation. I have on their behalf communicated a number of security protocols which to a very good extent have been followed. We have not got resentment about them, and all those security protocols I communicated before still stand. One of the things which I was asked to communicate and to remind you using our platforms is about the ticketing issues, how they are all sold out. Of course, the local organizing committee has communicated about it, but as security we are also interested because one of the observations we made is there are people who have tried to sell fake tickets or duplicates, and some have not survived it. We nabbed 12, and they are facing music with us. Now, we do not want you to fall victim by thinking that you can buy any ticket other than online. If you go into the portals and you find the tickets are over, go and get to the nearest screen and watch this match. But do not be convinced that by any magic or trick you will enter Nambole without an online ticket. It will be an embarrassment on your side, because we shall not allow you in there. And if you try to use those tricks, then we shall keep you in safe custody. Then the other issue I would like to encourage is that the match which is there today between Uganda and South Africa certainly is going to attract large crowds. So as a security measure, you are advised to come early. Gates this time round are going to open by 1500 hours, or locally known as 3 p.m. So you can come early so that we do not have stampedes. And also coming early enables you, in case there are glitches, probably things are not okay with your ticket, there is enough leg room to have remedial interventions to correct what has not gone well. A reminder, come light as possible. Like I warned the other time, don't come with huge bags. Why would you come with a suitcase to a football match? You leave it somewhere. If you have been staying in Kampala watching this, leave it in your lodge or somewhere else. Come like a real fan. You come and create inconveniences, you end up in very inconveniencing security checks. Vehicles. Only VIPs and VVIP fans, who usually even have the benefit of stickers, are usually allowed access to the venue precincts. So when you come without these privileges, you end up with that embarrassment. You come, as security, we have tried our level best, and we are still going to do it up to the last match that will be played on Ugandan soil. We are going to provide security. At least we have really tried our level best. We've not got breaches. We have tried as much as possible to contain the usual crowd-associated crimes and breaches. So we call upon members of society, crowds, to come, follow these rules and protocols, and enjoy the match. Of course, I will not hide my interest. I wish Uganda Cranes success in this one. And the other time when I mentioned it, they won. So most likely every time I talk about the Cranes success, we register victory. Thank you very much. I think that was by Jude. Was about the school that illegally confined children, and that what message do I have to school owners? There was that incident. I may not have all the facts offhand, but I think it occurred in Nsanji. Yes. In Nsanji, a head of a school found it, in his own wisdom, found it necessary to confine, I think there were 2 children, that because they had not completed school fees. So you can imagine such a custodian of children. So as police, we got that information and we apprehended him. Actually, there were two. I don't know whether KMP you have that information. There were two who were apprehended, and their file was processed. I think their file is complete, but they were put on police bond. The children were rescued. Still, like we said, we give advice. If a person has come into your school at a pay, that's a contract. There is a contractual obligation. Now, when an individual breaches a contract, you do not confine that person. And this one applies not only to schools. In any contractual situations, we have, in my experience as an operation officer, I've received cases before where you find somebody goes to do work at somebody's place. Let's say civil works. And somehow they disagree, and the man locks the fellow in his gate. Musibideyo paka bwana. No, you cannot. We have an offense we call unlawful confinement. You are not allowed to confine a person. First and foremost, you do not have cells. So you cannot convert yourself into a detention center. You can't gazette your home into a detention center. It's unlawful. So that's what the headmaster virtually did. And he ended up, the law decided to turn upside down before he realized he was the suspect. So that is exactly what we want to communicate. If the children have failed to pay fees, there is a manner in which you can handle their courts, their laws, which can resolve that conflict or that stalemate.